clear, this is as it relates to the 24-25 fiscal year.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we had a motion and a second, correct? But now we're going to,
For discussion, right?
for discussion.
For discussion, so you need a new motion.
Okay, correct, okay.
I'll make a motion to permanently remove the bonuses for all Thornton Township employees.
I'll specify in that motion for the 24-25 fiscal year.
You want me to say the whole thing over or just the 24-25 year? It's fine.
Clerk, what would you prefer?
To say it all. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to permanently remove all bonuses for the Thornton Township employees for the fiscal year 2025. Is that sufficient? Okay.
I'll second.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, next item is resolution, proclamations, and ordinances. Item 1, approve resolution 25-R-001, authorizing Thornton Township participation in the 2025 program year Cook County Community Development Block Grant Program.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
So just for the public, these grants are specifically for road and bridge. So I think we have people that could speak on this more, but I believe the block grant is for the roads. There are still some roads that need repairing. So I believe that's what that one will be for. Is that the one where, yeah, that's the one we're on. So I just wanted to be clear that this isn't anything that's gonna go towards general fund, nothing that would be, you know, any new buildings here, but this is specifically for road and bridge. Is now the time?
We have someone here that can speak on the grant. Should we wait until we talk about the second grant, or should he come and speak about this particular one now?
I would suggest that he can come speak on it now because he can speak on this item first, and then he should speak on the second item, the investment Cook item or that item. So right now you guys have, I believe there was a motion and a second on this, so it is up for discussion, so you could have whatever individual is there step up to the microphone and speak on it.
So I'll be quick. Good evening. My name is Adolphus Al Kendall, Department of Transportation, Special Assistant with County Board President Tony Freckwinkle. The CBG grant is principally a federal grant that flows through the county, of which the Thornton Township applies to use the funds in what we would consider to be low to moderate income areas where you have improvements that need to be done on roads and or sidewalks or related kind of services. And it's something that we are glad to do in partnership with the township and for the residents. And I'll talk about the other grant later.
Sir?
All right, thank you. There's a motion and second. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
Item 2, approve resolution 25-R-002, authorizing Thornton Township participation in the 2025 program year Invest in Cook.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Well.
I don't have any discretion.
Okay.
You wanna speak on it?
The Invest in Cook grant is something that we've done over the number of years as part of the program that President Freckwinkle expanded in order to be able to invest in our local bridges and roads and to improve the driving conditions within Cook County. As many people may not be aware of, in Cook County, south suburbs have the longest transportation route for those going to and from work. And so Invest in Cook allows us to begin to try and focus our dollars in improving. Well, we put together a plan, the first 100-year plan, and in that plan, Invest in Cook allows us to give dollars to communities, municipalities, to help them to be that bridge, to help them to improve their bridges, their roads, and local municipal parts within their government in terms of roads and bridges to improve the life and the driving conditions and the commute of our residents. And Thornton Township is applying for some of those dollars, and so consequently, we came tonight because tomorrow is the deadline, and I want to thank you for having this special meeting so that it was able to get in. There are 2 other grants, but I think I should talk about those in the other part. All right.
All right, thank you. All right, call the roll.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry. Motion passed.
All right, next item 3, approve ordinance 25-0033 related to establishing a whistleblower protection policy for Thornton Township.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All right, any discussion?
If I may, the board has requested this ordinance.
And the reason for this ordinance is to essentially notify the employees of what their protections are and to just basically put all of the state laws sort of into one ordinance so that it's an easy reference and just to let the employees know that they are protected if they want to be a whistleblower, if there's something that they have to report.
And I would like to encourage the employees to please read it.
And I guess I'll discuss, it's just, we wanted to put this on here a while back. If you see something, say something. If you're asked to do something that you know is wrong, illegal, unethical, there are protections in place. You can't say no.
Call the roll.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry. Motion passed.
Item 4, approve ordinance 25-004, adopting an ethics ordinance and policy for Thornton Township. Is there
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All right, any discussion?
The board would like me to just
Make a quick statement about this ordinance as well. And essentially, this ordinance came about because there was an inquiry as to whether the township had an ethics ordinance. I do believe that the township probably passed one back in the early 2000s when this was originally required. But it wasn't able to be found for whatever reason. So just to make sure that everybody knows what the ethics policies are as required by state law, and to update the ethics ordinance, it's, we thought it would be a good idea to give you guys a brand new ordinance to approve, to make it clear that the township does have an ethics policy and what those policies are. And it does relate to, certain prohibited political activities and reporting of things that, that somebody finds to be a potential violation of the ethics ordinance. And an establishment of an ethics commission and other items in there.
All right, thank you. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry. Motion passed.
All right, item 5, approve ordinance 25-005, amending Thornton Township's paid leave policy for part-time and seasonal employees of Thornton Township.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, I just wanna, just a little comment. This is based around, the new law that requires us to, give sick time and paid leave to all employees. So all this ordinance is doing is putting us in line with the state law that's been put forth.
Yes, the state law as well as the county ordinance.
All right. All right, any further discussion? All right, roll call, please.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, next, under new business, item 1, emergency approval of this agreement with Constangy Brooks Smith and Profits, LLP.
Motion.
Second?
All right, call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, item 2, emergency approval of this agreement with Arit Advisors, LLC.
Motion.
Second?
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, item 3, approval of upcoming events.
I would like to make a motion to permanently remove these from the agenda.
Second.
All right. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
Item 4, senior lawn care bid package 2025. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All right, any discussion?
Yeah, so this, go ahead.
Just to be clear, is that a motion to approve?
For,
No, for them to go out to bid, this is for the department to send
For the lawn.
the bid
Right.
out, yeah.
right,
So, yeah.
so yes, this is a
Okay.
motion, yeah, to approve, a motion for the,
Thank you.
right. So I just wanna, as part of discussion, so the packet that we're approving is what they'll use to go out to bid. No, the bidding process hasn't been done yet, that'll start after this meeting. Once the bid goes out, we'll get them back in, the board will then make a decision. These companies, as far as it sits right now I can't say what happens, after the election. However, as it sits right now, this will only cover, a contractor cutting for, what did we say, May, September, and October. The summer, when the kids are out of school, the kids, as it sits now, will be cutting, but what we're approving is the bid process for the companies to come in and start and end when the kids can't cut.
So, can only just make a process.
Right.
All right, any other discussion? Any further?
Nope.
Okay, call the roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, item 5, motion to approve April 8th, 2025 annual town hall meeting agenda to be held at Thornton Township Building, 333 East 162nd Street, South Holland, Illinois. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second?
All right, any discussion? All right, call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
Item 6, discussion and possible action to move public comments to the beginning of the agenda.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All right, any discussion?
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, item 7, motion to approve Township Lobby Day 2025 in Springfield, Illinois for attendance and expenses for attendees. Supervisor, trustees, assessor, deputy assessor, general assistants, 1, special projects, 1. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
I just wanna, just a question, this is a one-day event, right?
Mhm.
So the township would cover the expense for registration and one night hotel?
Mhm.
Okay, I just wanted,
Yes.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry, motion passed.
Item 8, motion to direct the HR director and accountant to audit the township's comp time liabilities. Is there a motion?
I'll motion.
Second?
All right, any discussion? All right, call the roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry, motion passed.
Item 9, approval of contract with Civic System, Cassell. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
So as to this one, if I may,
There were basically 3 different pricing options presented to the board. And I have had an opportunity to individually discuss the pricing options with the board members that are present here today. And the board members have indicated that they would go with option 1, which is the 3-year upfront cost with a monthly cost of $400 for a term of 36 months, and over the 3 years, it'd be $14,400. So my suggestion would be to make a motion, or to do an amended motion to approve the agreement with option 1.
I would like to make an amended motion to approve the agreement with option 1.
Second.
Any discussion further? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry, motion passed.
All right, next item on the agenda is closed session.
I would like to make a motion.
Oh,
Second.
and just for the record, it's to go into closed sessions for the items stated
On the agenda, which include litigation, employee, employment matters, and the other matters as stated on the agenda, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry, motion passed to go into closed session, 6:47.
Hey y'all. Okay, so they are going into closed session to discuss employee A. I told you guys who employee A is. Employee A is allegedly Cheryl Scrants. Do I see her in this room tonight? No, I do not. She may be downstairs, but I don't on the screen. I don't see anybody downstairs. So, that's who employee A is, Cheryl Scrants, allegedly. Hey, who said happy birthday week? Thank you, Weeky Wonder. Hey, Dave Bryson. Hey, Master G. Master G, calm down. Hey, Senna. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I'll tell my daughter, and thank you for myself too. Okay, so that's what closed session is going to be about. When they come out, they're going to tell you who the employee was. They're also going in there to talk about the supervisor's stipend. I think it's the car stipend. So they'll go in there and talk about that. Hey, Sky Sugar Mama, how you doing? So that's what they're going into closed session to talk about.
It is.
So we'll see what happens when you come out. Yeah, quick closed session. It's probably what's gonna take place.
Go downstairs, can I come back in here? Before the closed
So
session.
the application process will be
Hey,
posted
Paul.
online as well?
Hey,
On
good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Board's website or Thornton Township?
Unless are your problems with the lawyer, I don't think they're gonna have any
I was like,
problems.
My hand is right.
I don't see Keith Price in here, so I didn't have a problem getting in the room. I was told that the room was full, but I came in anyway. Tracy K, how are you? Are you doing okay? Check your email. I sent you an email.
But all three grants are in the
So
text.
that's what's going on. I'm gonna go slip and say hi to a couple of people
Abundant Life
about
Convention Center over in Thornton, that President Franklin
what?
is gonna be there, we're gonna talk about it, so.
Oh, hey,
those are
sure,
about
thank
three
you
of
so
the
much.
programs. Then, of course, we have
I'm gonna run over because I see Vivian and I see Miss Thelma over there. So I'm gonna run over there and talk
That's
to
in the
them right
text, too.
quick.
And in that, we're offering jobs on the spot, in addition to other, training.
Robert
services.
trying to leave. Where you
Those
going,
are the
Robert?
ones that I announced. Other
Robert, where you
training,
going?
career enhancement services that we're offering.
So I'm gonna turn this back this way for 1 second and I'm gonna go see Miss Thelma.
To invest in the South End. So there's a lot of different things that the president's trying to do, change the direction of the South End.
What is that $1 billion grant gonna be based on? Is it
That won't
voter
be a
turnout
grant.
or
That is gonna be based on investment dollars that we're trying to invest.
secure?
So we're trying to get developers from around the world to invest in the Southland, so that we can begin to change the direction and trajectory of the Southland. I mean, the issue, as you talk about taxation and the rest, has to do with a number of factors, but in that, you need development and investment dollars. I grew up in Marvin, in that David Johnson was my mentor. And in that, we helped elect many of the first black mayors, and of course, Harold Washington and the rest. So we studied this phenomenon applied in Southland, more importantly, in the South Side with the Southland communities. And in that, when Tony became president, we made a committed effort to improve the lot of all communities throughout the county, and specifically within those that are most struggling, the Southland being one. So we got a lot of key critical resources. That's partly why she's running again to finish the mission.
Thank you for that, and thank you for that with the camera in your face, but it's important that people
Oh, is
know
that
what's
right?
going on. It's two actually, but thank you, no, it's really important that we know, because people were asking, like, who's the guy with the nice hat? I want that hat. So, took this opportunity.
Well, I made
to
a made a considerable effort to come here tonight,
Yeah.
because my wife is expecting me back for dinner, but I am yet still here.
Okay, well, thank you for that, thank you, wifey. Yes.
And then President Preckwinkle, she started she's a radio show every third Sunday
Third Sunday.
on WCBT 820 called First Take at Daybreak. Which case, many of these programs, she's there speaking and many others, and so she brings them. We try to find creative ways to bring the information to the community.
And that's third Sunday?
The third Sunday from 7 to 8 a.m.
7 to 8, that's gonna be up early, 7 to 8, the third Sunday on, what was that station?
WCBT 820.
CBT 820, is that
But
online as
again,
well?
it is, but again, if you know me, I will text it to you.
He's the person who know you guys.
My
I'm gonna
number
know
is
him before I leave
313.
here. Oh, you wanna give it online? Okay, he said, y'all know prank calls. 313.
Frank or otherwise, I can handle it. 313-434-3851. 313-434-3851. You have to call before 1
Okay.
o'clock.
So I went to go talk to
Yeah.
Babe Solo is
Before
here,
1
Miss Thelma's
a.m.
here,
Okay, those
Mr.
are
Dan is
specific
here.
instructions. That was
Nate's
great
dad is
information.
actually here
You
too.
can text him with that number.
Vivian's
and
here,
he
of
will
course, y'all know that
forward
because
that
she's
information directly to you,
broadcasting.
right?
They
So I'm
want
putting them in my Rolodex.
KIN,
Yeah, they do.
Kintle.
Okay, I was just surprised to hear the names, but I guess since they have anything.
Big Al?
Yeah, they have three
What do you
votes.
prefer? That's your granddad's name?
I'm not gonna tell you what I prefer.
Okay, oh, well, hey.
I
Well,
can't say
just one of those two.
Thank you to everybody
It's a
who's
different
tuning
one, but I
in.
can't say it.
Thank you for sharing this video, liking this video. I appreciate you guys.
I'll tell you that.
I need to change the title.
Well, let me
I'll
do that,
change the
'cause I'm
title of
nosy.
it when I can. I was late, so I was coming in fast. Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
It's one y'all heard before, but I'm not gonna
Today
repeat
we
it.
have a nice security guard here today. Every time I come, it's never any problems, right? Never any problems. We got a nice security guard here today. He's been very helpful.
Real quick, excuse me.
He's been very helpful, very pleasant. All of the security people that I ran up today have been very pleasant. So we haven't had, any issues today.
Well, it depends on what the question is.
How much you know unless we ask?
So that's what I mean.
Oh, you want to, okay. Basically, I just wanted to.
But, it's a minute debate, it's gonna be a lot of people.
We're just waiting for them to come out of executive session. It shouldn't be too long. I think they're
It won't
going
be
to
an
talk
open,
about
an open
a few
forum, we just
things.
got mic flowing. But she always throws questions. But if you got questions, you wanna get to her.
There's some sort of meeting going to be taking place at a church in Dalton about these road and bridges grants held by Miss Periwinkle. And
Alderman, I was in
I don't know. Yeah, everything gets peaceful when she's not here. I think even the security guards enjoy it when she's not here. This man is over here smiling. He's enjoying his job today without all the drama, without all the criminals, without people, getting into it. Ain't none of that going on today. Okay? Very peaceful. Look at this man. He's shaking his head and smiling. I'm not going to put him on camera because he probably was not expecting, to be on camera. So I don't want to put him on camera. But just know that it's been very quiet, pleasant, business getting done. This man is going to go home unscathed today. So the security, y'all know the security guy that fell down during the brawl? Yeah, he's how you doing? I don't know where he at. Hopefully he's somewhere recuperating still, cause Nate just walked in.
But, some of the other meetings, it was too crazy for me to come to. Oh, Beats here? Yes.
No comment on that.
I've already come to one, but I've.
Y'all don't get me started today, okay? Okay, we gonna try to be cool. Yeah, everybody's in a positive. I wish I could show you this security guard is over here just smiling. He's having a great time today. His job was worth it. He woke up this morning and said, "Oh, this is gonna be a great day," and it is. I'm here standing beside Reality Check TV, so he's on this side of me.
Good. Sorry, thank you.
So yeah, we just waiting. We're just waiting. There's people to come back into the room.
So you gonna continue ignoring me and not talk to me no more?
And I am.
Oh my God. For real. Don't be like that.
And you shall keep moving. Thank you.
See how you are?
These people constantly try to play with me. I don't even know why. Because they should know better by now.
You know what? You called me.
For what? You're blocked, sir. These people play so many games. He blocked for real. So, child, I will have to tell y'all in secret executive session what happened for to know why he blocked. But he's blocked. Okay, people keep trying to play with me. I don't have time to be played with. I'm not gonna be played with. We not gonna do this. We done got a little stank out of here. We not having no more little stanks in our life from anywhere. There's so much I want to tell y'all, but can't tell y'all. Ain't that something? It's a very difficult position to be in. Oof. Maybe I could tell by meeting of the minds people, but I don't know, because some of y'all in there, been around here in these streets making comments about things I told y'all not to make comments about. So, you know, the Evelyn is never at these meetings. Okay? Never. What's rude, Kim? That I told him he was blocked. You want me to lie to him? I can tell you in 12 days, okay? But what's rude, Kim? That I told him he was blocked. He blocked. I ain't gonna lie about that. When you get blocked over here with the super producer on my phone, you will not be returning. Lord have mercy. You might need to get a new phone number because you won't be back with the number that you had previously. Okay? Yeah, I got tea that I can't tell. You know, those things happen, but I'll see what I can tell y'all. How about that? Yeah, Kim. This one, crazy. SP did 2.0 show up. I told y'all she don't ever come here. She not serious about being a mayor. She just want to steal properties, allegedly. The security guy laughing at me. Hey, Carol, how you doing? I stands on business forever. And I'm an Aries. So if you ever cross me, you better know that will be the last. The last. And so when I told that person they blocked for real. Not for fake. They not coming back. I love y'all too. I love you, super producer. You're looking good. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, L girl. I tries. I really try. Okay. I try to step out here and look like something so people will take me seriously. You know what I'm saying? So that people will take me seriously. I'm starving. I'm starving right now. I will never ever get on your ass. Okay, Jody? Because when you get blocked, you get blocked and it's serious. You might as well get you a new phone with a new phone number. Oh, thank you, Wyoming girl. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. So, when they come out, they're gonna tell you who the employee is. I'm telling you right now, the employee, allegedly, is Cheryl Scrants. Okay? Listen. Okay, I'll be trying to tell y'all. When they say the name, then y'all gonna know that the super producer be telling the truth. Tell your people to come over here and watch me because I try to get the real deal for you. Thank you, Edge Bag. It took me so long to do my hair. I do my own hair, right? Because I figure when I get a man, I want him to save all the money that he can. Okay, for us to be going around the world and on vacation. We don't need to be spending no money on hair and nails and stuff like that because I do my own. And that's perfectly fine with me. Who is that? Who is who? And is Kim Johnson. Master G, what? Who is who? Employee A is Cheryl Scrants. That's what I'm telling y'all. When they come out, they're going to tell you. Yeah, so whenever God send me my help me, right, I'm going to be saving him all kinds of money because I want to be going on vacation. I don't want to be spending no money on no hair and no nails because I can do my own. But the cash, he very special, so I thought I could come over and see him. Thank you, Wyoming guy. He right here beside me. I'm sure he don't care. He right here beside me. Hey, love and help around. Wyoming guy said she came over to my channel because y'all was getting a little quiet in the chat. So she came over to visit me. And I said, you don't care. We cool. That's right.
I'm cool with everybody.
I don't know. Are you? I don't know if I'm necessarily cool with my enemies. I'm gonna be at peace with them, but I ain't gonna be cool with them. See, the Bible say be at peace with all men, right?
Cool.
I'm gonna be at peace. No,
It's the same.
I got two different definitions. I can be at peace with you, but I'm not gonna be cool. We ain't breaking bread. We ain't doing none of that.
I can be cool and not break
But I
bread
can
with
be
you.
at peace with you and not be
Okay,
cool.
let me say this.
I could disagree without being disagreeable.
Okay. Well, you do your thing. Okay. But he said it was okay a while ago. Just let you know. He said it was all right. He right. He right. I deserve a vacation age bag. I wish I could give me one. I'm gonna try. In May, I got to go somewhere, so I'm gonna try. Mom, yeah, he said it was okay. Thank you. Now you got CBS over here about to get in the way. I hope he don't be. Let me turn my camera this way to make sure he's not in my shot. And I have to tell him that he need to move. He might be leaving though. These news people hate Kenneth Dawkins. I ain't gonna get the news guy while he look like he packing up. Maybe. I don't know. Be at peace, no breaking bread. I got that on my. There you go, love helping out. You can be at peace. We're not gonna be cool enough for us to break bread together. No, we ain't doing that. I'm at peace with you, but we not cool. At peace, not cool. Okay, SPP. People keep stealing your headlines, and they do. What they say this time is curl. What they say? What does job does allegedly, it says she's an assistant under the General Assistance Fund. Assistant to who and what is what I'm asking.
Very much.
Okay. So that's suspicious, and they need to be dealt with. They need to deal with some more people. Ooh, I wish I could tell y'all, but they need to deal with some more people. I must admit, I did. I laid this hair this time. Come on, hair, come through hair. Hello, Queen from 18 for the hit, Cicero. Thank you for joining from Flint, Michigan. Right, Flint? Hey, we Flint. Yeah. Can we all just get along? No, we all can't just get along, guys. You can't be. Some people you just ain't gonna be at peace with, and I'm prepared for that. Thank you, Wyoming girl. I'm trying. Carol Morton, you need to tell me what they stealing. Tell me what they're stealing from the super producer. Hey Tidra, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in.
Snacks, you got chips.
I ate my chips on the way here. That's how long it took me to get here. I'm looking for a pen so I can get this man to write down his address. Tell that man right there. No, you write the address in the church. You have that meeting. You have to be able to do that. What I do? I thought you was coming to bring information for the people.
I wasn't sure about when. I don't want that online. The place ain't big enough to hold anybody walking in.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I mean,
well.
I can give you the address, but that's not.
Okay.
It's not that large.
I got you. No, H-bag, no. They're stealing my glasses, Justin?
7th off of Lincoln Avenue.
School board information. Okay, Carol. At least you know where you got it from. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you.
At 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Carol, you know where you got it from. Tell the people. Say super producer said it first. But it don't matter to me as long as the information get out there.
As long as it was before Henry started talking, that's all I did. But now it's not the main issue. Because I don't think we'll have any filibuster like they've been making. Because I had some questions that months ago that you put it, so we didn't have to sit through all the garbage.
I wish I could end this. I'm gonna say something to the camera, right? But I hope that the security guard is listening. So do y'all remember the brawl, right? SP, were you first? I heard it from yes. Only one person gave you credit, child. Okay, do y'all remember the bar? Hey, Random Advice, how you doing? Thank you, Random Advice, tell the people. Okay. Okay, y'all remember when we had the brawl, right? The Thriller in Manila downstairs, right? And the big security guard got knocked down and couldn't get up. I wish I could show y'all the security guard so bad because he is cracking up so bad. He cracking up. The security guy cracking up. Y'all remember the man couldn't get up like he needed one of them med alert braces. 2 residents had to help him up. Baby, listen. Man down. I was like, what is happening? How did he get down there? What happened? Like, who did security call if they need help? What are we doing? Oh Lord, I don't even know. But the security guard here right now, this nice looking man, he is cracking up. Do you hear me? Okay. I ain't gonna show him to you because I don't want him to get put out there. He cracking up. Okay, that was hilarious. I know it was. Carol Morton, thank you so much, child. Cause listen, we finna act our age over here, not our shoe size. Okay. But yeah, he over here cracking up because I really wanna ask him when he saw that on YouTube or on the news, what did he think? What was he thinking? What did he say? That man don't need to be nobody's security guard. That man ain't fit to be bookman on Good Times. What? What? I want to know what he was thinking. Okay, because if I was at home and I saw somebody I work with, then I probably done told them, hey, he don't need to be doing this. They ain't listen to me. Then he fall and can't get up. Child. Okay, new job, me ASAP, because I ain't gonna be able to look you in the face. Did he ever come back to work? Let me find out. Did he ever come back to work? That man had a nerve to come back to work, HVAC. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay? Your tender heart felt so bad for him, Jody. Child. SP, you better not be doing no pillow talking for all this good permission you got. Mike, never. I don't play those games. I'm looking for my king. Okay? I don't get out here in them streets like that. Thank you, Kenneth Dawkins. I know that's right, Dave. Bryson. Okay, SP. Did you do a wellness check on the TV? I didn't do a wellness check on the TV yet, but I'm gonna go down there when I leave here. He couldn't understand why he couldn't get up without no help. Me neither. I couldn't understand that neither. He supposed to be the security. Mike Dinwiddie, no. Mike Dinwiddie, you single? You finna be my father king? That's the only pillow talking I'm doing. Okay. 6 people in the chat. Thank you. Yes. So he did have a nerve to come back, but I bet you they probably only let him work during the day behind that glass because that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing for the company. Be like, what company was that? Who security guard is that? And then when they said the name, all of them turned around like, man, go ahead on now. They quickly jump on that table and knock him out of that chair. You know, I think what happened was, right, he went, I don't know what type of policing Boss Hogg was doing, but he went probably to try and help and ended up on the wrong side of justice, child. I don't know. Might be able to make that happen quick. Okay, come on, Mike Dinwiddie, I'm ready. Okay, come on. I know, Tracy. This taking longer than I thought? Yeah. The security guy been over here cracking up ever since I've been cracking on that man. I'm telling you, they saying stuff about that man. They don't want him to come back either. Not at the night meetings, because the night meetings are too much. And he made them look bad. So, just saying, everybody ain't agreeing here with what's going on. So, I'm gonna tell y'all something when I get home, because I can't tell you right now, it is wrong. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. I want to say this, if Dawn bringing back that car show, I'm going to come up there and turn that place into a freaking Javar. Now Javar. Now Javar. But I'm sure the car show is coming back because the only reason they didn't have it was because, you know, we know what happened. But I'm sure that it's going to come back this year very strong. Very strong. I'm going to come to that too, myself, just to support that man because he was very heartbroken when he wasn't able to have people were coming from everywhere to do it. So hopefully they can bring it back. It's going to bring a lot of revenue to Dalton. People spending money in Dalton at the stores, at the gas stations, hotels, you know, all of that. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I gotta tell y'all something. Baby, listen.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
SP and Chad, did you all manage to dodge the tornadoes? Yes, I did, but we didn't manage to dodge the snow. Very bipolar out here. Okay, tomorrow's supposed to be the first day of spring. We talking about snow. Okay? Thank you, Sherry. Listen, baby, listen. When I want to, I plays no games, getting myself together. But I figured I have to look like something this weekend, considering the event that will be taking place this weekend. Which I won't be doing anything but home in my bed. But yes, I'm gonna ask him. I'm talking to the security guard now. He's not looking at me, but he's listening. Okay, so I want to know if they have nicknames for the security guard like I do. Thank you, Light Within, Bookman, Boss Hog. You know, I want to know what they call him. Yes, I know. Yeah, I want to know. To the person who just texted me and asked me the question, yes, I know. I do. We are having that kind of weather in Oregon too. Yeah, it's very bipolar. And right now, it's not really even cold out here, you know, with snow just on the ground. Right? You call him Snuffleupagus? I'm done. I am done. Boss Hog, Bookman. I'll even give him Carl Winslow, because he reminds me of Carl Winslow from Family Matters. Now, I don't know, that might be one of the names that they call him, because he kind of moved his head when I said Carl Winslow.
Gotta make that dinner, huh? I know wife did.
I gotta cook. I know. I gotta
Yes.
I was waiting for that, but I got your number, so
I don't know what other names they might call him. He's not saying anything. Maybe he could text it. Maybe he could type it. Maybe he could write it somewhere. But I know they call him some things. Okay? You was gonna say Carl. Carl Winslow. I'll even give him Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince. Uncle Phil. Why would they have Uncle Phil out here being a security guard for a meeting? But, you know, I digress. Y'all got any other names for the security guard? Besides from Man Down? Yeah. CBS left, so they don't care what happened at the end of the meeting because you know who not here, Lil Stank not here. You want to see him? I can't put him on camera. Fat Albert? Wow. Okay. All right. Tell him to do it in sign language? I'm okay. Maybe he'll tell me when I turn this off. See, people would tell me more things when I don't have this camera on. Fat Albert is taken by KP, all right. KP ain't even here with his bad knees today. Wonder where he at. He not up here telling people they can't come in the room with no type of authority. Because I was waiting to meet him at the bottom of the stairs so I could tell him, excuse me. sumo, whatever.
All right, my brother.
All right now.
They're not even looking at you. See? Wait a minute.
Wait.
Here go the road and bridges, man.
They can't be.
There you go. They was talking about your dress, though.
Oh, what are they talking about?
They say you shop.
Oh, yeah.
Shopping in the Board of Health out here.
Thank you. But you know what? Got to see them shoes.
Look, the shoes match too, y'all. He like me when they go somewhere.
That's
You got
right. That's what I got shoe ministry.
Oh, and that's your ministry. I love that.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Don't forget your coat, Doc.
Oh, yeah, he forgot all about it. Thank you.
I'm trying to get on to this wife.
Yeah.
Oh, wife, you would have got you. You left that car.
That man was the that man was the road and bridges. He works for Periwinkle. He's the road and bridges man.
All right, my brother.
All right now.
And you see that vest that he had on? His shoes match that vest. Okay. Do I trust him? Do I trust him? Ask me, do I trust him? Nah, not one bit. This reminds me of Eric Mays so much. I know. He was nice. Well, let me tell you, okay? So he said that there's a meeting. Now I can tell y'all there that he gone, okay? He said that there was a meeting at a Dalton church tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, right? But he didn't want me to tell y'all on social media because the church ain't big enough to hold a whole bunch of people. These are the things that I don't be liking. Okay. These are things I don't be liking because you need to have a venue that's big enough for the people. Okay? I will. That $1 million grant was the grant for road and bridges. It came from Public Works of Cook County, which is overseen by Periwinkle. He left, sure. Yeah, he shot, but he left. Jody. He give me, let me tell you what he give me. He give me Lenny from Good Times. You know, Lenny opened up his jacket and say, hey, I got plenty. If you ain't got none, ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what he gave me. So that didn't, you know, that did not, yeah, nah.
That was sweet there. Good time.
No, that was Lenny. Lenny say, they say, what you got, Lenny? I got this, I got that.
Lenny couldn't dress.
What you need, I got it in the back. Had everything in that fur coat. Okay?
We did at least dress.
Yeah. And it was sweet that.
Had to match.
Okay, that part. That's why that didn't, nah. Is the super producer picky? Very picky. Very particular. You know? Because I come from a place, okay? You just gotta know where I come from. Let me see. So that on TT Facebook, so I invited to. Child, these people not gonna learn. Was there any displays of watches under the suite? That's what I'm talking about. You know, Lenny used to. You want this one, you want that one. What you want?
I'm good, Fred. Thank
I
you.
didn't even realize that my sweater was matching my glasses today. Wow. Okay. That worked out. I have on my Thornton Township shirt today. Let me see if I can let y'all see. Yeah, my Thornton Township shirt today. I got to be home before the porch light come on, Mike. Sure. I'm finna be in trouble every night. Lord have mercy. No, I really don't go too many places. I wish I could tell y'all some other things, but I'm not free to speak. Not that free to speak. Maybe I'll talk to y'all on my way home in the car. I'll talk to y'all then. Because right now they're in closed session. They're gonna come out and tell you who they was talking about. I told y'all who they was talking about. Cheryl Screams, okay? Yeah, they had to talk about that. They had to talk about some litigation, and they needed to talk about the stipend, the stipend, the vehicle stipend for the supervisor because she don't have a vehicle. They need to take the stipend back. Okay? That's what you said, sure. I come from Joy and Laughter. Wow. SP was taking them some. I just told you. They gotta talk about some litigation. They need to talk about the supervisor's vehicle stipend, and then AG Tactical was asking who I was. I'm me. When you see him, tell him why he was asking. I don't know him. Why he was asking Sharon? Why was he asking?
She gonna get a close.
Yeah, so that's what they talking about, taking that stipend. So, and this employee and this litigation, they need to get caught up on whatever litigation. And so, you know, if Tiff 2 is up there talking, that's the lawyer. That's what I call her. She is Tiff 2. Then, you know, she's gonna take a little while. Thank you. That's what AG Tactical said. Wow. Okay. I tried. Yeah, it's not 6 issues. Let me see. I'm gonna flip this thing around and show y'all where it's at. Let me show y'all. He liked your voice. He said you sound like you know what you're talking. And I do. Tell him, Sherry. Did you tell him I know what I'm talking about? Okay. Okay, here we go. Closed session right here. Y'all see it, to discuss the hiring. Whoever just texted me that question, nope. Because I know you on this live. No. Alright. So that's what they talking about in closed session. Those things right there. Litigation too. Tiff 2 said. Okay. There's so many things I wish I could tell y'all right now. Boy, my brain is on fire. Okay, my brain is on fire. Oh, early voting has already started. Early voting started on Monday. Monday, all the way up until March 31st. Okay? You need to get out and vote early. So that you don't get caught forgetting. Because April 1st is, you know, April Fool's Day. Gonna be a lot of fools out here. Okay? You might get a little frustrated. You might get, you know, and forget. So you can go from now until March 31st. Okay? Okay. Let me see what y'all said. And he do love helping out. He sure does. Thank you. We got a lot to discuss coming up. Thank you. So are they giving her monthly allowance for vehicles? Yes, Mike Dinwiddie. So they are discussing taking that allowance for the rest of her time. So May 19th, I think I heard, that's what I heard, that's her last day. So they're looking at taking that stipend back. Any update on Dalton School District? No update. I have contacted several people, have not heard back from anyone. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. I'm gonna do a little bit of calling in the morning, but my daughter's 18th birthday, so I got something to do that night. And then the next day is allegedly my birthday, and I will be going to breakfast and then going to drop off all of the packages that you guys sent for the firefighters on Saturday at 11. Little Stink been rolling the bill. How do we from the bed? I know that's right. I was wanting to go live so that you guys could see them unbox, or you know, unbox their items, but we have to get permission, and we didn't get permission first. So I will go live before I go in there and show you guys all of the packages, and then we will go in, and then oh, happy birthday, Sher. And then we will go in, I will take pictures and post the pictures, and then we'll see if we can get the guys to make a video to thank you all. But I did receive a whole bunch of packages. I need to stop on the way home and get a tote to put all the packages in. So I will. So thank you guys. I love my community so much. I love you guys so much. We are going to make a whole bunch of differences in a whole bunch of different communities. And I thank you guys for that. Come on, H-Bag. All these Aries up in here. Up in here. See, that's why we get along. Because we don't take no mess. We don't take no mess. We don't do no mess. Yeah, I like all of that. Yeah. So, I thought the car allowance was per term. Frank had already purchased a vehicle, so how was she able to purchase a vehicle? Sure. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Cherry. Cherry. Okay, Cherry.
Is it very brief?
Happy birthday to all the March, April, Aries babies. My son is the last day of Aries, so we'll be celebrating him next month. Okay, sure. I'm gonna tell them we're working on it. I'm working on that. I'm working on it. Okay. Okay, Jody. Asking for you and the people in the back, baby. I could tell y'all some things that I heard. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I heard, right? No, I better not tell y'all. Okay, I can say allegedly. This is what I heard. Allegedly, right? She asked for a new vehicle. Allegedly. Maybe I better not say that. I gotta think about it. Because people trust me with information. I want people to keep trusting me, right? But, you know what? Let me forward for the information. If I get the information, then I'll tell y'all. My forehead's been coming out. You see this? You see this thin line between my fingers? This how my forehead's been coming out of there. Okay? That's how my forehead's been coming out of there. I'm a forward for this paper first so that I can show y'all. Okay, we buy receipts over here. So I'm gonna forward for the paper. And then I'll show y'all how she got it. Lord have mercy. I'm finna go lay down. Oh, fix it, Jesus. There really are not enough cherries. Cherry. Who's the Kankakee election? How's the Kankakee election going? We're going to talk about that late. It will be a late live tomorrow night. When I get back from my daughter's festivities, we will have a late live tomorrow. Discussing Kankakee, because it's interesting. Tonight they are supposed to be having a bit of a town hall, so with the candidates. So I will be interested to find out how that is going or how that went, if I can get any information about it. Trina, don't come in here acting like that. Okay? Yeah. So if I tell y'all this and then I don't have the paper to show y'all, and listen, y'all know people be watching my lives, trying to tell information before I can tell it. I can't do it. You did well, my girl, as you should. I'm getting foils from Kankakee, but you see this? Just like at Thornton Township, you see how thin that space is between my fingers? Just like that, little by little. Sorry, Dave. I'm very sorry, Dave. I am. I'm sorry. I'm about the business. I am about the business. Okay, I'm about the business. So I'm gonna forward for this paper. When I get it, then we'll talk about it. I am sorry, Dave. I am. I mean, I'm kind of a sorry but not sorry, if that makes sense. I am very, very.
I know you are.
I don't know when me and Vivian are gonna be able to do our live because I did receive 19 pages of a part of my FOIA from Thornton Township. I'm about to ask the clerk where the rest of my stuff at. Yeah, they have like within, one lady made a comment on my page and said they've been crooked for 150 years. Okay? That's what they said. Y'all, I'm starving. I cooked the kids food and I didn't eat anything. Nothing. I'm starving. How late is late tomorrow night? Am I going to need a nap? You're going to need a nap, Jody. Because I don't know how long this we're going to like a movie dinner theater. And I don't know how long the movie is. So yeah, you're gonna need to take a nap.
Yeah, we got pop out and stuff like that. If one of us is going to leave.
Okay, so the news people that we still have in the building are ABC7. We got the Harvey World Herald, the Lansing Journal, CBS left. I don't know who, maybe WGN. They had some security guy, he back. He still ain't talking. But I know he wanted to tell me something. When I turned his camera off, I'm gonna ask him and then I'll tell y'all what he said. I'm gonna tell you, because I know he got a name for him. I know they do. I know they do. Because see, my dad was a police officer for 24 years. He was a sheriff. They had names for everybody. Some people knew them, some people didn't. Let me see. What y'all saying?
You still awake? You still with us?
Yes, light within.
Step outside.
I understand. And in a minute, we're gonna need some refreshments.
Lots of things were done in Kankakee. That's a beautiful place, really. I need to take y'all on a ride there. Telling members only? Okay, yeah, I'll tell them members only when I get home, Carol. My members only, I will tell y'all in members only how she got the vehicle when I get home. If I don't be too tired. Happy birthday for you. That Kankakee River, I can't even believe that these people got Aqua doing their water. They did not need Aqua to do nothing. It's crazy. The whole entire thing is crazy. And then I had somebody in that Kankakee group trying to tell me of all people. Okay? I know they lying. I had to tell them, open your eyes. The ones that you used to see. Open them. Okay? Because Aqua is making donations to these people campaigns, and that's how they get in these contracts, and they no bid contracts at that. Who should be doing a no bid contract for something that's going to affect the residents and they have to pay a public safety fee for? Man, y'all better get up out of here. I wish that man where I live at would do that, because baby, I would go off at that meeting.
I got away with a lot of stuff in high school. I did in high school because they all thought I was the
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's getting a little warm in this room. I don't know what's happening outside, but it's warm in here.
You know, right?
Okay. As long as y'all all right. Let me let y'all see the room. I'll let y'all see everybody that's in the room. Except for the security guard, so don't ask me to show him because I'm not going to. Hold on. This is the room. There go Nate right there in the yellow jacket. You got Miss Beth, you got Alicia Nicole, Miss Thelma, Babe Solo, Vivian, Mr. Dan, the Lansing Journal. Nate's dad is in here on the other side of Mr. Dan. I don't know who this beautiful young lady is right here, sitting closest to the camera, but she got a beautiful spirit. I don't know her name, but that's everybody that's in the room. And don't ask me to show y'all the security guard, because I'm not going to do it. I got to keep some trust. I might need him to help me to my car. Yeah, Miss Dan is the man. Is this everyone or press only? No, this is everyone, I believe. Is there anybody else downstairs? They all came up here. It's 3 people downstairs, so this is most of the people. Dave Bryson, don't say that. Just let me get home first. It can do whatever it wants to after I get home.
So you would bail me out there, so it's good. We have that on record.
Yeah. The security guard said it's 3 people downstairs. I don't know who they are, but it's 3 people down there.
I know.
And who is oldest? Y'all be talking about stuff I don't know. Y'all be on y'all own time. They not here. Sherry, I don't know where they at. What little stank people? Little stank people ain't here. Did Robert leave? But little stank people ain't here. Little stank is the supervisor. Somebody said little stank people might be downstairs. They might be the 3 people that's downstairs that can't come up here. So I don't know. Real name of security. I can't do it. Yeah, she out of town. But you know she always send a Mo. William Moore might be down there with Craigley. You know, they booed up. I don't know. A little strange to me. That's a little strange for me. I wish my husband would come in and be like, I'm going out with my guy friend to a meeting. Nah. Sprint down there. Girl, what that look like sprinting? They about to start back up. Here come Robert back out of his hiding place, wherever he was hiding. Okay, they back from executive session. Yeah. Uh-oh. The person that just texted me, my God, today. My God. Okay, they're coming back. That's the security guard. Now he did that. You tell him do it. They back.
Do your glasses, Jess. Just your glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. There you go.
Yeah. This how you gotta do it.
That's right.
You gotta
Get
show
them
these
straight.
people you mean business.
Get them straight. Get them straight.
Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. 'Cause then you can't get everybody. Can't see everybody. There you go. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you can see.
I don't even know his name is Tiffany.
All right, we are back in session, 7:42.
Need a motion? Make motion? To come out of closed session? Yes.
Second. Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
All right, next item, action following closed session, item 1.
I would like to make a motion to remove item 1 from the agenda.
Second.
All right, any discussion? Call the roll, please.
They removed item 1, so they're not gonna talk
Trustee
about the
Carlisle?
employee.
Yes. Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
Item 2, possible action related to supervisor's vehicle stipend, which supervisor had received for the duration of her term.
I would like to make a motion to table that to the next meeting.
Second.
Any discussion? All right, call the roll.
Trustee Wisner,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry, motion passed.
All right, next item is trustees report. Does anybody have anything?
I did not.
All right, supervisors report, next item. Next item is public comments.
Dan Lee,
I've been up here, I don't know my way around up here.
No more fights. Let's get broad. And they use money.
Y'all have to excuse my low tech, approach. I still use pencil and paper, so bear with me. I couldn't help but notice that, the attorney managed to get on the Zoom situation and communicate with us. And if our lame duck supervisor really cared as much as she claims to about the people of, over which she presides over, she could have made some attempt to participate in this meeting. So it just gives you an idea about where we are right now. In addition to that, she could have at least had sent the video from her victory party February the 25th that she told everybody she was going to have. I guess that's not going to happen either. But so much for her for right now. Right now, I'm more concerned about the township, and I think that I'm hopeful that now that we're going to have some reasonable people, all through all positions here in the township, also in the city of Dalton, that we can start reaching out to each other as villages and townships, and in towns rather, to start getting some programs to move us forward. I'm thinking specifically of, I saw some items about the grade level of, some where our children are not reading and not getting, the math scores up to par, and those salaries that don't match the achievement levels. So I'm hopeful that we can come up with something like a tutoring program somewhere, maybe in the whole township even, because I did something like that for about 2 or 3 years back through 2019 all the way through about 2021 with ARP. And they have an extensive program all over the nation for tutoring children. And their main focus is to get the child before they get to 3rd grade, before they start tuning out. So hopefully we can get to something like that on the agendas of here and in Dalton, and we can start working, because that is the future. We have to have proficient children, or all our children are going to fall behind the rest of the world. It's a global economy now, and they are spending much more time on the books and studying than we are here. And then also, that goes for the adults also. I don't think we spend a lot of time really paying attention to what's going on. So it's just a suggestion. And also, y'all, okay, with the citizens' comments being first or last, either way, which is fine. Basically, as long as we were ahead of the lame duck person that filibustered, actually it's not that big a deal. But I would like to see something put into the agenda where we could possibly submit questions during some of the discussions of issues. Because if by going first, we may miss something and forget something. And if we could have, maybe even 2 or 3 questions, that's a limited amount, not to disrupt the proceedings. But if we can have our input put in during these meetings, I think it'll be a lot more productive if we could get that done. And I did have a question about a couple of agenda items. The emergency approval, I must have missed that. We had emergency approval on 2 or 3 items on that first page. Is that something you all can discuss with us? Because I didn't understand what that was. I saw the word emergency. I don't know if it's an emergency for you guys, emergency for us, emergency for everybody. But when I see that word, I was like to have some idea what's going on with that. And I'm pretty sure that you all are not going to tell us what went down back in the back. So I'll just move right on, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay.
Where do we sign? Like, is it up here, downstairs, or? You wanna sign up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem.
Do I sign? No, you can. Okay, thank you.
Say your name, so. Emmanuel.
Can you help us with the mic, please?
Yes.
You know, it's just flashing right now.
Yes. Yes.
You go right there, okay? You can use this mic right here.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna bend over?
Best I got
That's
for
gonna
you.
be wild. Okay.
Come sit down here.
Great seat.
Okay.
I'm sorry, say again now.
First, I actually wanted to revisit an issue on the agenda, because I'm extremely confused on what it means when you guys omitted Act or 10-1, or tabled it, or, no, actually took it off. So does that mean that termination for that employee is no longer on the table? I just wanted to really understand that. And also, I guess accordingly, why you guys tabled the next item. Just really wanted to have a better understanding of that. You know, wanted to oh, thank you. Okay, sorry, that was awkward.
Can you say your name, please?
Sure, Alicia Nicole. So yeah, I was asking about the agenda item 10A, the termination of employee A. We don't know who that is, but kind of wanted to know why it was removed. Again, wanted to thank the trustees that do show up. I mean, it's just so obvious, you know, where we stand, where the people stand as it relates to the supervisor and trustee Darlene Gray, who shows up whenever she's supporting Tiffany's agenda, and when that's not the case, she's nowhere to be found. That's a slap in the face. Thank you, clerk, again, for continuing to just step up and do the right thing. Thank you, attorney. I really appreciate your input, your insight, your guidance. It's needed and it's appreciated. So thank you for that. I don't blame you for not being here either. You know, it's just not the best environment. It's been proven, you know, well, it is now when certain people are omitted from the process. Robert Hahn, you know, I don't mean to pick on you, but just realistically speaking, we'd like to hear a little bit more from you, and that's just being honest. As the finance guy, the director, we don't know, you know, if you're seeking to stay in this position, but if you are, please be more vocal when it comes to the budget, or just any financial questions. Even have a report. I'm not sure why the super or the financial director or finance person isn't on here every agenda to be giving an update, especially when we have no idea where we stand with the finances. That should be mandatory. You should be on the agenda every single time, giving us some type of snapshot of what's going on financially with us. Emmanuel, I'm gonna go back to the whole thing. Where are these videos going? Where can we see the one that you're recording tonight? We just kind of like to know, to have access to those things. I remember you were one of the main vendors that they were letting speak over 3 minutes, and you were heavily advocating for your payment. It wouldn't be a problem if we kind of knew what we were paying you for and where those videos wind up. I mean, I did ask you in a sidebar, but I'm asking directly during public comment, where are those videos and how can we watch them? So that's about it. Thank you, everybody. Please come out. Well, never mind. Thank you.
Anybody else in public comment?
Good evening. My name is LaSharon Carter. I live in South Holland. I've been a resident for over 20 years, about 21 years. And I was asked the question, why do you come out to the meetings? Why do you go to all of these meetings? And my response was, I come to the meetings because we need to get involved. I can stay at home on my couch, I can call my friends, I can complain, or I can be here. In order for change to happen, you have to come out, participate in order to affect change to happen. And that's why I attend, come to these meetings. The last meetings I was at, I heard a young lady said, we were pretty much assaulted, because she was telling us she didn't have a reputation to lose. Okay, nothing to live for. Well, I do. And so, you know, she invited us out to the parking lot. And so I said, no, I'm not going. The videos have made it around the world, which is pretty much embarrassing, the United States pretty much. I've had people to call me and say, are you okay? I've had church members, family members, best friends say, do we need to come up there? But we shouldn't have to handle things like that. We should have integrity. And I do. I have students who look up to me. They saw me on the news. They wanted to make sure I was okay and what was going on. And so that was just a sad case for that to happen, you know, for us to be adults, to be fighting like it was. I do have a question. Is there something that goes on when people do fight and you don't work here anymore? Are they allowed in the building? And how do they enter the building? Because I didn't feel safe the last meeting that only lasted 8 minutes, so I was pretty glad that it only lasted that long, to see that that person entered through the back door.
Yeah.
Did they get wand like we do? No. Or what happened? So, you know, I felt that they shouldn't come. If you're coming for business, you're a resident in the Thornton Township, and you need to take care of business, then you come here during the business hours. But during a meeting, you know, you really should not be here. Watch online for other people's safety. Okay, so that's pretty much all that I wanted to say. I would invite other residents, don't stay home and complain, come out. I was kind of disappointed in looking at the election that took place in Dalton with all of the residents that live there, and not 5,000 people came out to vote. That place should have been packed. And I hope that this election will represent that we come out and we do vote. In order for change to happen, we have to be involved. There's nobody gonna get up and lead us anywhere. We have to get together and do this. And that's for the election that's coming up in April. It's early voting now. Get up and go vote. Let's not stop sitting back, talking, and you don't wanna fight and carry on. Get up and let's make a change. And that's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
I just wanted to touch base on what she just said, and, when Kamal did come in that meeting, on the last meeting, you guys were telling the YouTubers that we couldn't be in here, and he's a employee that was let go from you guys for fighting, and he was the one that was one of the threats. And we, the resident, have not been a threat to her or her safety or security. So it was odd that he was actually able to be inside of this room when you guys tell everybody else they have to go downstairs. Like, you have people that's on the camera right now that's downstairs watching, that they're not a threat. You understand? So that should be changed the next meeting. Everybody should be able to come in one room for all personnel issues, because we are not the threat. The threat was with here. The threat is not here anymore. So you guys should really look into that on the agenda item as well, and make sure that you allow everybody in one room, one place to handle the business. We should not be separated because of a threat that's not here anymore. So that's all I wanted to say.
All right, so that concludes public comments. All right, next item.
Yeah, I know I can't address everything, I know this isn't typically what we do at these meetings, but since I have nobody here to stop me, I feel like I can address what I can. So the ones you had questions about, Alicia, for the 10-1, there was a resignation, so there was no need to move forward with that one. And the other one, there needs to be some research done. So pending that research, it's tabled for number 2.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you. You didn't have to get that.
And just even as a whole, I mean, sometimes, as trustees stated, there's either something ongoing, or when it just comes down to there's litigation that's already engaged, unfortunately, we just can't speak of it. So, I mean, that's kind of, where we're at with some of them. It's just, we have no choice, but we cannot speak on it. So we don't want to put the township ever in any more jeopardy, unnecessary. So that's pretty much there.
I think that's all I could address just off the top line. I'm sorry. Mr. Lee, the tutoring idea is great. I do want you to know that once upon a time at our Riverdale building, we did have an after-school program. That after-school program offered one-on-one tutoring. I would hope that it would be safe to say that moving forward, those priorities may be put back in place. But I love your idea of partnering amongst the communities. These are what intergovernmental agreements are for. We spend your money wiser if we all work together. So thank you for your input. I think the tutoring is amazing, and hopefully moving forward, the new board can implement those types of things.
I'm sorry.
It's
I just wanted to ask you a question about the line program. Is it for just senior citizens? Do you have to make a certain amount, or everybody get their
No.
grass cut?
There is an age and an income requirement.
Okay, I needed to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And just piggyback off what the young lady said, early voting has started. Get out there and vote. Early voting till the 31st. April 1st is election day. Get out and vote.
Come on, Clark.
All right, there being no further business, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion. Second?
That's when I was in.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Graham? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? Meeting adjourned, 8 o'clock.
Okay, y'all, that's it for the meeting. Members of my channel, keep your notifications on. I may come later to tell you guys a few things. There go Robert leaving. He got whooped. Let me show y'all. He trying to run out the door because he got whooped. Because Alicia whooped him. Yep. All right, so this is the meeting. We about to leave. I'm gonna go live later tonight with my private community and maybe discuss a few things. I thank you guys as always for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to the super producer and all in the queue, okay? All right. Hey, Miss Thelma. Yeah, he hit that door because they about to get in his butt. Okay? Alright. We about to get up out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, y'all welcome so much. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give Chris a hug. I'll give him a hug. Hold on, let me get it on camera. Okay, let me get it on camera.
Yes. Yeah.
Peace, everyone.
Jay Jones.
Hey. God bless. Feel that power? I feel it.
Check me out on Sunday now.
All right, take care. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
Is everybody coming? All right, my family.
Okay. And I know that time we're eating
Passion, potato gaming.
Always good to see you.
Got you on Inspiration Day, LNC. Hey, Doug in the building.
Is he? I just heard keep prices here.
Status quo.
That's one of the reasons I really studied
Okay, Jody, I took care of my mission. Some things going on in the room that we really need to talk about. Maybe I'll call y'all on my way home. Maybe I'll call my members on my way home, okay? Let me get off. Okay, y'all. I'm about to end this. Mr. Dan, me and Mr. Dan gotta have a meeting. Okay? Thank y'all. Y'all have a great night, okay? Okay.